I'm Doug Doyle with The Art of the Story. On Friday, November 17th at 8 p.m., as part of the T.D. James Moody Jazz Festival, there will be a special NJPAC concert. Dave Grusin, A Life in Music, featuring Dave Grusin, Lee Ritenour, Will Downing, Randy Brecker, Patty Austin, Jane Monheit, and the New York Voices. And joining us to talk about this wonderful event is Grammy Award-winning and legendary guitarist Lee Ritenour. Now, Lee, this is really a celebration of GRP Records as much as it is Dave Grusin himself. Dave Grusin and Larry Rosen Productions. Can you tell us about how being a part of the GRP family helped your amazing career?
It was a good timing for everyone. I was already had signed and been already for years with Elektra Records, and was used to more of a major label experience, right? And GRP was this tiny little personalized jazz label starting out, and Larry and Dave, but especially Larry, kept saying, "Lee, you got to come on board. Come on, this is going to be great." Blah 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 blah. And I, was used to the visionaries at Elektra Records, which I had a hit with "Is It You," and Patrice Rushen had a hit with "Forget Me Nots," and Grover Washington was there, and a great president as well, Joe Smith. But once Joe retired, then the label changed and went more pop, and GRP found an opening that a lot of the other labels were not fulfilling.
You and Dave Grusin obviously have a special relationship. What is it about Dave that makes him so powerful and magical?
Well, first of all, it was like when I was a teenager growing up in Los Angeles, and my family was living in LA, and I was studying guitar, and I was totally into all the top guitarists at the time. And there was a jazz guitarist that was not a huge name internationally, but he was incredibly well respected. His name was Howard Roberts, and Dave worked on a number of his records along with some other people we knew. And so when Dave was doing TV shows like The Name of the Game and a couple of these other shows, there'd be these chase scenes on the shows during on the TV shows, and this composer named Dave Grusin was letting this guy Howard Roberts kind of improvise all this great jazz over the top of these chase scenes. And I was like 15 years old going, wow, that's Howard Roberts playing guitar, like playing all this great stuff. But who's the guy that composed that let him do that? And so I was very inquisitive even at that age. And I kept saying this name, Dave, because he was, I forget all the TV shows that he was involved with, but it was quite a few at the time.
You can hear my entire conversation with Lee Ritenour at WBGO.org. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.